I'm going to be making every single pair of brothers in the National Hockey League a 99 overall. The first pair of brothers that we got here is Ryan and Dylan Strome. Ryan obviously plays now for the Anaheim Ducks, and I believe Dylan is on the Washington Capitals. Both of them guys, 27, I think like 20 or 30 years old for Ryan. They're going to be up at a 99 overall. The next pair of brothers that we have here is Colton and Kirby Dach, starting off with Colton at a 99 overall for the Chicago Blackhawks. They're also going to have Joey Anderson, who is Mikey Anderson's brother, so he's going to be a 99 as well. Chicago actually now with Bedard, Anderson, and Dach might actually make some noise in the postseason. The Colorado Avalanche will get a 99 overall. Ryan Lindgren, they picked him up at the trade deadline. We move on to Columbus. JVR, James Van Riemsdyk, now up to a 99. Way better than he was in his prime. He's 35 years old. I know in real life, Columbus is kind of going on a little bit of a Cinderella run. Now with the 99 overall, you don't know what's going to happen. Stars are going to be one of few teams who actually have two 99 overalls in Brendan Smith and Jason Robertson, both of which have brothers that play in the NHL, of course. Otherwise, they would not be a 99 overall. Obviously, the Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk, one half of the Tkachuk brothers, 99 overall himself. The LA Kings will have a 99 Mikey Anderson. He's going to be their best defenseman, by far their best player. The other half of the Dach brothers in Kirby, who's been very injured in his time in Montreal. He hopefully will stay healthy at 23 years old. The Devils are another team with two 99 overalls. Obviously, they have a pair of brothers literally on the team. The only team in the NHL to do so with Luke and Jack Hughes, but there's also one more that plays in Vancouver on that poverty franchise. One half of the Bash Bros himself, Brady Tkachuk, might actually get to play in the postseason this year. Maybe, who knows, in the season simulation, Ottawa might make it as well. They're sitting in a good spot in real life. And Brady Tkachuk, this dude is built for the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe the Pittsburgh Penguins actually can get something done and not be straight poverty this season with a 99 overall Pierre-Olivier Joseph. His brother, Matthew Joseph, plays for St. Louis, and he's going to be a 99, as well as Braden Shen. So the Blues might make a run yet again. It's 2019 all over again. Not even going to lie to you guys, the Toronto Maple Leafs might be the most stacked out of anybody in the NHL. They have 4 99 overall players and Nicholas Robertson, Alexander Nylander, Chris Tanev, and William Nylander. They are loaded. The Canucks obviously have the last and final Hughes member in Quinn, 99 overall. He's the captain himself. Maybe they can make a run, maybe not. The LTIR cheaters, they're going to have Riley Smith at a 99 overall. Fun fact, back in 2018, I actually met his brother in Montreal when he played for the Rangers. The Capitals are going to be absolutely loaded themselves. They get Ovi at a 91, of course, but two 99 overall players in Dylan Strome and Trevor Van Riemsdyk. We move on finally to the Winnipeg Jets. They got two 99s themselves and Luke Schenn and Brandon Tanev. The league has been changed forever, and now it is time to figure out who is going to go home with the Stanley Cup at the end of the season, with multiple 99 overall players floating across the NHL. Now, before we go ahead with the simulation, I'm going to take my pick. I think Toronto's going all the way. 4 99 overall players is going to be tough to beat here in the simulation. They clearly have an advantage over every single other team, so if you guys hate the Toronto Maple Leafs, don't want to see them win the Stanley Cup, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as if you do that, they are not going to get it done in this video. Now, I completely forgot with the Capitals, but there's only one goaltender that I messed with, and that's Charlie Lindgren, the brother of Ryan, 99 overall, so Washington might be a sneaky pick for the Stanley Cup here in the video. Now, at the end of the season, no surprise here, Washington went on, the best team in the NHL in the regular season, 63-15-4, 130 points. They're honestly probably going to finish somewhere similar. I doubt they'll win 63 games, more so in the mid-50s in real life, but still, a very good year. We got the Winnipeg Jets up there, Toronto with their 4 99 overall players. St. Louis had a 50-win season. The Dallas Stars won 48. Columbus was top 6 in the NHL, and the Nashville Predators, they were the worst team in the league. William Nylander is going to go off in the regular season, having the most points at 142, followed by Nicholas Robertson, who had 141. Matthews was up there. Dylan Strome with a brand new career high of 42 goals, 122 points, also 80 apples. Bro was damn near assists per game this season. We got Joey Anderson up there with 119. The dude's played, 20, 30 NHL games in his career. Alexander Ovechkin had 115. Colton Dach with 110. Jason Robertson, 106. And if we take a look at the goal side, Colton Dach will lead the league in goal scoring, 76 tucks on the season, followed by Jack Hughes at 60, Robertson at 59, the other Robertson at 58, so the bros were definitely getting it done. Austin Matthews up there, Ovi doing good, William Nylander, Matthew Joseph with a 50-goal season. Charlie Lindgren's going to dominate as a 99 overall goalie, leading in wins with 53, and he also had the most shutouts at 8 alongside a 930 save percentage. Why can my goaltenders not sim? Why can't Pekka Pasta simulate? Why can't Pekka Pasta simulate like this? A 930 with 8 shutouts and 53 wins. It's like unheard of and be a pro. But I see a 31-year-old Charlie Lindgren get it done. And now here we go in the postseason. This is what our playoff matchups look like. Who is going to end up going the entire way and winning the Stanley Cup? The Leafs are leading 3-2 in their first round matchup up against the New Jersey Devils. I honestly thought they probably would have swept, although New Jersey does have 2 99 overalls themselves, and they're holding on to a 2-1 advantage here in the third period. But Nicholas Robertson on the power play ties the game up. Thank you, Jacob Markstrom, for folding as per usual. 10 minutes to go here in the third period. A very pivotal game for the Devils. They do not want to get eliminated. They want to force a Game 7 in a scenario where the Leafs are not good. Oh no, Scott Laughton of all people. Well, a Scott Laughton game winner, basically a series winner. I never thought would happen for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but they're holding on to a 1-goal advantage right now. After the Devils did tie the game up. Paul Cotter. Actually, no, the Toronto Maple Leafs tied the game up. I don't even know what I'm saying. Max Domi trying to get a turnover. Dougie Hamilton keeps it in. Erik Haula and Wall, surprisingly, will actually make the save. Let's see if Toronto can hold on to this 1-goal lead. Less than a minute to go. I probably should have pulled the goalie for the Devils, but that'll come. Trust me. I mean, pulling the goalie too early anyways doesn't serve the computers very much help. They're not that great anyways. They lose the puck more times than not. All right, we're going for broke. Yes, we're back. Going back door. No, go back in your net, Goldie. Goalie, I need you to go back to your crease, buddy. Austin Matthews. Less than, okay, Nicholas Robertson going to steal it. Blast a slap shot, and Markstrom is forced to cover it up. Morgan Riley at the point, getting bullied by Timo Meier. Over to Jesper Bratt, up to Hughes. They got less than 30 to go. I'm pulling the goaltender again. Hopefully we actually get that attacker out there on the ice. Oh my God. As soon as I pull the goalie, man, they just turn it over. It's so incompetent. Nylander, up to Robertson. Oh, okay, Nicholas Robertson is a brick wall. That dude just got... there it is. Jesper Bratt walking in. Wall somehow will make the save. 10 seconds to go. Up to Matthews, and that's going to do it. The New Jersey Devils have lost in 6 games in round number 1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs of all teams. And the Leafs, not so surprising with 499 overalls, they're actually going to win a playoff series for once. The Oilers are trying to do the same exact thing. They got to play the Kings again in round 1, leading 3-2 in the series, and they're leading 3-2 here in the third period. Who scored the goals for Edmonton? McDavid, Nuge, Wallman, and Nugent Hopkins again. Big game Nuggy, baby. A 4-2 lead, giving us an insurance marker. Oh no, Anze Kopitar and Stuart Skinner. There we go, Matthias Ekholm. Thank you very much, brother. Halfway through the third period, and the Oilers, they're holding on to a multi-goal lead. And for the 4th consecutive season, they are going to eliminate the LA Kings in round number 1. Mikko Rantanen might be the problem here in Dallas. They're struggling with the St. Louis Blues right now. They do have a 1-0 lead thanks to Jason Robertson, who is a 99 overall here in the third period. It is a very tight game here in Dallas, trying to close the series out. They got a 3-2 lead, and there we go. Robertson's second of the night will pretty much ice the game as the Stars are moving on to the second round. All right, we now move on to round number 2. We got the Jets and the Stars, the Canucks and Oilers, Columbus and New York, and then finally Toronto versus Montreal. Dallas is in the same exact scenario that they were in round number 1, up 3-2 on home ice, and a 2-0 lead in the third period thanks to Duchesne and the worst captain in the NHL and Jamie Benn. But nonetheless, they got a 2-0 lead. Jake Ottinger shutout maybe. Playoff Hellebuck is, playoffing it up as he has allowed 2 goals on 29 shots, which is not terrible. 5 minutes to go. Winnipeg is providing 0 offense whatsoever. And the Stars, they're headed back to the conference finals. The Oilers and the Canucks are going to war yet again. Edmonton having a 3-2 series lead here in Game 6 and a 3-2 lead in the game thanks to Matthias Ekholm, who's been an amazing pickup for us. And then Nuggy, he gets one on Demko as well. Demko's playing? I thought bro was injured, man. No way. Okay, wait a minute. Drew O'Connor scores on Stuart Skinner. It is a 1-goal game here in Edmonton. 8 minutes to go here. The Oilers trying to advance to the conference finals for the second year in a row. All right, a minute 45 left to go here in the period. Edmonton has to lock it down. Let's defend the lead, and a neutral zone trap is just fine by me. Oh, no. Pettersson spinning. Back to Hughes. Hughes. Okay, Hughes is the 99 overall. We got to look out for him. Skinner. Skinner. What is going on right there? Cover the puck, please, and thank you. We got less than a minute remaining. 52 seconds in this game before we have a rematch of Dallas and Edmonton in the conference finals. Zach Hyman coming in for Edmonton. Hyman shooting. Nice save by Demko. The man is not injured. The man is playing. Quinn Hughes moves up to Elias Pettersson. Over to Brock Besser. There they go. Empty net for Vancouver. They're going for broke. Besser walking in, and Stuart Skin Daddy Skinner will make the diving play. Skinner with an absolute highlight reel. Oh no, they got full pressure. DeBrusque shooting. Rebound. Skinner goes down, but luckily the defenseman clears the puck. Oh no, Bouchard over to Ekholm. Moves it all the way up to Connor What? Okay, all right, EA. There is no way the best player in the world makes this play. He's got all the room in front of him. The defenseman, I mean, he's on him, but he's backing up. Philip Hronik's not even near him. Connor McDavid makes a one-touch deke that he can't even catch up with his stick. He literally loses the puck because of that deke, even though he has like 99 overall deking. And then he just basically gives the puck up to Philip Hronik so he can take it. With an empty net, might I add you. He could skate to the outside because Philip Hronik cannot keep up with this man. But instead, he turns it over. If they somehow come back and tie this game up, I swear to God, EA, I'm going to throw rocks. Connor Garland. Oh, no. To Besser. Oh, my God. Okay, that's got to be no goal. Please, Zebra, call it a no goal. That is a kicking motion. Goaltender interference. Let me see here. Elias Pettersson, Jake DeBrusque. One of them are in the crease. Oh, that's kicking motion. That is 100% kicking motion. There is no way, if, and, or buts, that is a good goal. He's going to make the call. No way! He's calling it a good goal. Connor McDavid completely selling for the Edmonton Oilers. I straight up just got completely screwed, man. I foreshadowed it. It was foreshadowing. Besser shooting. Dear God, Skinner makes the save. 3 seconds to go. Oh, you know, I would say I told us so, but you know what? I don't even want to say I told us so right now. We're headed to overtime. All right, overtime. Here we go. In game number 6, the Canucks trying to force a game 7 back on home ice, and Edmonton trying to move on to the conference finals. They had it in the bag, but Connor McDavid, he threw away the bag, if I'm being honest. All right, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, we got to get a full forecheck and a full attack right now. We cannot trap it up no longer. Trapping up didn't work for Edmonton. Besser coming in his own. Besser shooting it off of Matthias Ekholm's foot. Zach Hyman getting a chance for Edmonton. Hyman shooting. Rebound. McDavid. Oh my God. He got absolutely robbed. Connor McDavid's having one of his worst games ever. This man costed us the win and couldn't even bury it with an empty net on Thatcher Demko. Like, he skated into him. Should Demko not be injured now because of it? Come on, McDavid. Win that draw. Back to Bouchard. Bouche bomb, baby. Okay, no Bouche bomb right now. Down low, Hyman. Back to the point to Ekholm. Over. Bouchard. What a save by Thatcher Demko. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Why do we have 3 guys on the opposite end of the ice right there? Like, seriously. We're trying to score a goal here, Edmonton. We can't just protect the lead we don't have. Ekholm, move that puck up. Moves over to Hyman. Hyman up to McDavid. Come on, Connor. Connor McDaddy. Coming into the zone. McDavid. Waiting. Finding Bouchard off the pads. He could not raise the puck. I don't understand it, man. I will never... It wasn't like he was shooting for a rebound. It's just the computer sometimes they can't raise the puck. Hyman to Nugent-Hopkins. Rebound. Hyman. Demko is down. Nugent-Hopkins spinning, firing, and there it is. The Edmonton Oilers are headed to the conference finals for the 2nd straight season, where they will play the Dallas Stars. Damn near sold the entirety of this game, but thankfully, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the longest tenured Oiler, will win the series for his team. The Final Four, Dallas and Edmonton yet again, and we get a brand new matchup between the Rangers and the Leafs in the conference finals of the Eastern Conference. I guess we must have used all of our juice in the second round, because Dallas right now, they got a 3-0 lead over my Edmonton Oilers. Hopefully, Edmonton, they can find a way here. There we go, 4-2 lead in the 3rd period. Oh my God, I quick simmed and they tied the game up. Wyatt Johnston and Mikael Granlund. All right, here we go. Overtime indeed. I thought Edmonton had it in the bag, but I guess maybe not. We're back to watching the Edmonton Oilers play hockey. Oh, Nugent-Hopkins. You had the series winner last series. You got to get it done again. Brendan Smith got a power one on net on Stuart Skinner. But of course, a proven playoff goalie gets it done when it matters the most. Connor McDavid up to Zach Hyman. Hyman waiting. Zach Hyman finding Nuge. Come on, Nuggy. You got to bury it, buddy. Nugent Hopkins over to McJesus. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Down low to Nuggy. Back out in front. Ekholm. There it is. Zach Hyman buries it. And the Oilers, they have forced a Game 5 back in Dallas. New York is also leading 3-1 in their series over Toronto, and they are breaking their balls right now. A 4-0 lead in the third period. Toronto, 499 overalls. And it looks like they ran out of gas, man. The Ghost Boss is out of gas. As Toronto, they're done in 5. I am praying this does not happen to my Edmonton Oilers. Come on, force a Game 6. Oh, no, Jamie Benn. We let Jamie Benn have a multi-goal game in the postseason against us. 2-0 lead in the third for... Okay, Evan Bouchard, short-handed goal on Jake Ottinger. That is not something I thought was on my 2025 bingo card, but it's back to a 1-goal game. We can definitely get back in this game. It's only 1 goal, Edmonton. Come on, 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Our season, quite literally, is on the line. 1:15 left to go. Kulak over to Skinner. We are down by 1. I'm actually controlling the Dallas Stars, so maybe maybe Commissioner Past has to intervene in this game and, you know, potentially make a move here, but right now, 46 seconds to go. Maybe I pull the home goalie. Nah, I'm not going to pull the home goalie. If Edmonton wants to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals, they got to earn it here. 35 seconds to go. Victor Arvidsson coming into the zone. I could make a change, though. Second line, put the second line out there on the ice. Tyler Seguin just took a stroke at the hash marks. That is crazy. Bouchard over to Leon. Empty net for the Oilers. Over to Zach Hyman. Hyman waiting. Circling. Back to Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Bushbaum. Nice save by Ottinger with 16 seconds to go. 16.7 seconds to go. Here in the third period of Game 5, we're trying to drag them back to Berta. Leon Draisaitl with an absolute piss missile that could not beat Jake Ottinger. Jason Robertson already has 27 points in the postseason. Mikko Rantanen has a lot himself. He wasn't even the one bumped up to a 99, so playoff Rantanen back at it again. McDavid wins the draw to Ekholm. Nice shot. We got full pressure. Come on, Edmonton. We get 10 seconds. McDavid back to the point. Blasting his Bouchard. Great save by Ottinger. Leon back to Bouchard again. Another great save, and the Dallas Stars have done it. They have slayed their demons of the Edmonton Oilers, and they are advancing to the Cup Finals for the first time since 2020. It ain't no bubble this year. This is a real playoff run where Dallas now has the opportunity and the chance to compete for a Stanley Cup. And here we go. You know what? In 2024, in an alternate universe, this could be the Cup final that we get. Dallas versus the Rangers, best of 7. Let's see who wins. The Dallas Stars, they split the first 2 games. We got a 1-1 series tie here in the Cup finals. Dallas wins game number 3. A 2-1 series lead. Can they extend it to 3? No, we get a tight series, all tied up at 2 apiece. And there we go. After a shutout, we head back to Madison Square Garden where the Dallas Stars, they can finally get it done. First period, no score. Second period, the Rangers, Artemi Panarin and his bald head gives them the lead. New York is 18 minutes away from forcing a Game 7. Back in Dallas for, oh, never mind, Blackwell. Cody Blackwell. I believe Cody's his first name. Could be getting that wrong. Regardless, how is this man getting playing time, let alone a goal, and then Braden Schneider will score on Jake Ottinger in the Stanley Cup Finals. 5 minutes to go here in the third. The Rangers trying to hold on for a Game 7. Come on, New York. New York. It's Allentown. And there we go. Back-to-back seasons, 24 and 25. We will have a Game 7 in the Cup Finals. It all comes down to this. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals, Rangers versus the Stars. First period, Sam Carrick is going to score on Jake Ottinger. Second period, they tie the game up at 1. Wyatt Johnston, of all people, he's been pretty quiet throughout the playoff run for Dallas. Arthur Kaliev on the power play. First up, how is that man getting power play time? Jake Ottinger, that is unacceptable. Looks like he was right in front of the net as well, but the Rangers, they're holding on to a 1-goal lead here late in the third period. Here we go. Third period time, 2:30 left to go. The Rangers, they got a 1-goal lead over the Dallas Stars in Dallas, so they possibly could win the Stanley Cup here tonight in a Game 7 scenario. Or will the Stars potentially tie the game up, force an overtime? I don't know. I think I'm going to wait to pull the goalie just yet. Oh, well, there it is. Never mind. Jason Robertson, 16th of the playoff run, will tie the game up at 2. As Dallas, they're immediately right back in this game. I didn't even need to pull the goalie because Robertson said, hold my beer. All right, so Robertson ties the game up immediately. All right, Wyatt Johnston, we're at a 2-2 tie. We definitely are going to have overtime now. Not if Mikko Rantanen walking in, and Igor will have to make the save. The Moose was loose for a second. 49 seconds to go. Dallas loses the draw. New York was like a minute away from winning the Stanley Cup. Now they might lose it. God damn it. Johnston to Robertson, trying for his second of the night. Oh, Wyatt Johnston walking out, trying to go short side. Igor had to be good there, man. We got two good goalies going at it, two good teams going at it. And right now the Stars, they're getting the better of New York. Over Johnston shooting, rebound, and it is again Jason Robertson, his second of the game. He tied it up, and now he just potentially won the Stanley Cup for the Dallas Stars. That is goal number 17 for the postseason. What a beautiful play. Wyatt Johnston off the pad, right out to Robo, and he buries it. If I was a Rangers fan right now, I would just bury myself in the ground. God damn, a minute away from winning the Stanley Cup. I know you're 24 seconds away from losing it all thanks to Jason Robertson. Single-handedly carrying the Dallas Stars, tied the game up, winning the game potentially for them. The Rangers, though, they pull their goalie. 10 seconds to go. Oh, no, he lost the puck. Keandre Miller waiting in the middle. Laffy, what a save by Jake Ottinger. We got 5 seconds to go. The Rangers got to push. The Rangers, there's no time. It doesn't matter. The Dallas Stars are going to get it done. They go all the way. Finally win that Stanley Cup that they desperately have been looking for. They've been knocking on the door year after year. I believe this would only be their second in franchise history, so they're not really that much of a storied franchise either. But with a 99 overall, Jason Robertson and Brendan Smith, don't forget about him on the back end. That definitely helped them out. They made a long, deep playoff run, and of course, the Conn Smythe has to go to this man. He literally won them the Stanley Cup in Game 7, while also having 17 goals and 37 points in the postseason. My man was an absolute unit. And there it is, an American Airlines Arena. The Stars faithful. Finally, everything is bigger in Texas. I wonder if the Stanley Cup is as well. As Jamie Benn, finally, he couldn't get it done in 2020. In 2025, finally, the Stars are Stanley Cup champions. Of course, Robo, Conn Smythe winner, was absolutely dominant in the postseason. 17 goals, 37 points, and I mean, he had 2 goals at the end that were really the biggest goals of his NHL career. We got Mikko Rantanen with 34 points as well. Nylander had 30. Nicholas Robertson had 28, so the Robertson bros, they were point producing in the postseason. And Jake Ottinger, 16-5-3, 4 shutouts with a 934. He was lights out. William Nylander is going to take home the Ted Lindsay, Art Ross, and Hart Trophy. Colton Dack will win the Maurice Richard. We got TVR winning the Norris Trophy. Robo, the Conn Smythe, Charlie Lindgren, the Vezina, and the Frank J. Selke. That'll go to Dylan Strome. Well, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I would like to say thank you all for watching, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.